In 2023, it seems like you can get a degree in pretty much anything. I recently read an article about a university in Ireland that's offering a degree on how to become an influencer. Hot take, don't get a degree in being an influencer. Now, given how expensive it is to go to college in the United States, I figured that it would be helpful to make a video showing which college majors are gonna pay you the most out of college and which majors are gonna pay you the least. I also recently did a video breaking down student loan forgiveness in the United States, so if you'd like to see more, you're really gonna benefit from hitting that subscribe button. So as I go through and I break down which majors are gonna pay you the most and which are gonna pay you the least, I want you to take some time and try to think about, why do these ones pay so much money and why do these ones pay so little money? So let me read you this list of the top 13 majors that make the most money in their early career. Chemical engineering, computer science, aerospace engineering, electrical engineering, industrial engineering, mechanical engineering, business analytics, civil engineering, economics, finance, math, and nursing. Now there's one word that's clearly a common thread here, and that is engineering. 7 out of the 9 highest paying jobs out of college are engineering jobs. Here's what I'll say, not all of us have the mind to become an engineer. That's why when I looked at this list, I was really hopeful to see a few other options out there. So if you don't study engineering, what are some other career options that you can look into that are gonna pay you really well right out of college? First of all, we see business analytics, economics, and finance. And you might be asking yourself, what do those all have in common? And here's what I'll say. All 3 of those solve really important business questions. Now, I know that liberal arts degrees don't always have the best reputation, but actually economics is considered to be a liberal arts degree. And so if you're gonna study liberal arts, economics is gonna be a really great choice. And as you can see right here, it is one of the highest paying majors right out of college. Now, you probably also saw that nursing made the list. So we know that dentists, doctors, orthodontists, they're some of the highest paying careers in the United States. However, it can take sometimes up to 10 years to get there. So that's why those things aren't on this list like nursing is. So if you're someone who's looking for a way to make an awesome impact in the medical field and you don't want to go and spend 10 years getting there, nursing is honestly a really great option, and clearly it pays well. Now there are so many majors out there, so there are a lot in the middle that we're gonna be skipping past. So now let's take a look at the 5 lowest paying majors that you could pick. We have theology and religion, family and consumer sciences, social services, psychology, and leisure and hospitality. So this first one stands out to me just because my dad is actually a pastor. He has his bachelor's, his master's, and his doctorate, and I can tell you, he definitely did not do it to get rich. Unless you're someone who's trying to become a prosperity preacher with a $10 million house and a private jet, choosing to study theology is not gonna make you rich. And now that I think about it, I don't really think that prosperity preachers even get a degree. When we look at the other options on the list, pretty much all of them are liberal arts degrees, or at least have a strong blend of liberal arts in there. For example, hospitality is liberal arts combined with business. So it's definitely a common thread through this list. So when I started college, I thought that I would major in finance and I would end up as a financial advisor. And then I took one finance class and I realized I had no interest in this. After a lot of thought and taking so many more classes, I realized that there was actually a major out there that really fit my interest and my passion so well. I decided to study business management with a concentration in marketing. Now, for many years, I've had this dream of getting to own my own business someday, and I love marketing. I love the idea of promoting things that I think are important. I can be an incredibly indecisive person, but I'll tell you this, the one decision I think that I haven't regretted so far is choosing to study business management and marketing. That's because I got to study something that I'm both passionate about and something that I was quickly able to find a job in. If you're someone who chooses to go to college, it's this really special time where you can explore so many different options and get a better idea of what you want to do with your life someday. Like, if you're gonna take out tens of thousands of dollars in loans, you might as well spend your time and your money studying something that you actually value and something that's going to provide value for society so that you don't end up spending your whole life in debt. So here's a quick hot take. If you're someone and you have no clue what you want to study in college, I would highly recommend choosing something in the business major over something in the liberal arts major. Because as you might be able to see, something in the business world is going to be a lot more practical for making money than something in the liberal arts field. Now, this is just for someone who has no clue what they want to do. I'd probably give you different advice if you wanted to be a teacher or you wanted to study psychology. This is specifically for people who still just are trying to figure it out, but they feel like they should get a degree in something. Your business degree is going to be really, really useful in the real world. And before I close out, I just want to leave you with this. It's totally normal to end up in a radically different field than what you studied in college. But what college does is it's giving you a massive head start over everyone else so that you can succeed in whatever field that you see fit. Whatever you're doing, do it with excellence and you will succeed.